Hello and welcome to another episode of Coach Contact. Today I want to talk again about things that make you happy. A very important element of that is telling the truth, so being honest. Why? Because every time you lie, and maybe you realize that yourself, every time you lie, you make yourself a little bit unhappy, so you suffer a tiny little bit. Think about it. How many times a day do we lie? Me included. We lie all the time. And every time we lie, we're not really together with that person. We're not really connected to that person that we're communicating. Because the reality in our head is not the same reality that we have with that person. And that sounds a little bit complicated. But what it basically is that we're not present with that person, but we're trapped in the mind. And every time we're trapped in the mind, so we're coming up with a reality, we're lying, every time we're not present, we're not happy. So if you want to be happy, try to tell the truth as much as possible. Try to tell the truth all the time. And again, a lot of people say, well, what in that particular situation? I cannot tell the truth. Or in that particular situation, I cannot tell the truth. Of course, it's not always possible. But as with the concept of being present, it's something that you reach for. So the more honest you are, the more happy you will be. It is a kind of meditation. So being happy, telling the truth is a kind of meditation, because every time you tell the truth, you're meditating with that other person. You're thinking, you're aware of what's happening in your body, and you try to share that with the other person the way it is, and you do not try to alter it. So you're present with that person together. I give you an example of where it is okay to lie. And we discussed this with a lot of friends because it's really interesting, and it's also very provoking to say you should always tell the truth. It's much bigger than if I blah 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 bullshit. I give you one exception. So you have a murderer knocking on your door, and you know that person is a murderer, and you have somebody hidden in the basement, and you want to help that person, obviously. So in that situation, of course, it's the right thing to tell a lie, because the suffering that you will create by telling the truth is so much bigger than the suffering that you create yourself by telling that lie. As a little exercise, so think of something that you feel uncomfortable telling a good friend of yours, or telling your mother, your father, family of yours, or your boyfriend, your girlfriend. Think of something that you think you actually should tell, but you just didn't do it so far. Stop your computer, stop YouTube, stop your smartphone, whatever it is, and go to that person and tell it to her, tell it to him personally. It's very important that you don't do it over phone, over text. Do it personally. And see what happens. I will tell you, it might hurt that person in the first place, but it will increase the quality and the intimacy of that relationship considerably. I know it sounds scary, but try it. Because the thing is, I can tell you all day about how great it is to speak the truth, to tell the truth, but when you haven't experienced it yourself, you will never believe it. So try that experiment. Try it with something that you will feel slightly uncomfortable with. That's it for today, another episode of Coach Contact. I hope I could help you a tiny little bit again on your path. If you want to learn more about telling the truth, about being happier, about lifestyle design, make sure to hit www.2015.com and join us at the Lifestyle Design Convention in January 2015. I wish you an amazing day and hopefully see you soon in person.